Let's do a celebrity inspired makeup for a glamorous New Year's Eve. Hi guys, this is Zeba. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, please take out a moment to subscribe to my channel. Thank you, and now let's get started. Today we are going to do a smoky eye look which is inspired by Deepika Padukone in her new song from an upcoming movie Fighter. This particular look is so versatile that it will look good on each one of us. सबसे पहले I'm gonna do my brows, and for that I'm using an eyeshadow palette instead of a brow pencil or something like that. And this is the Reached Mars 15 Fantasy eyeshadow palette, and I'm using a dark brown shade for the outer parts of my brows. And then I'm gonna use a black eyeshadow. I'm gonna be using the black eyeshadow over the dense areas of my brows, and for the sparse ones I'm using the dark brown eyeshadow, and then I'm just gonna tame it using a spoolie. And then I'm gonna use this particular concealer which is from the C2P Pro concealer palette, and I'm using this to clean my brows and blend it using my fingers. And then I'm also going to use it as an eyeshadow base and apply it all over my lids, and I will just blend it using my fingers, not a beauty blender. To set the concealer, I'm using this Maybelline Fit Me Compact in the shade 220. I'm using the Swiss Beauty Gel Eyeliner as a base to create a beautiful smoky eye look, and I'm just applying this over my lids using my finger. We do not have to be precise with this because eventually we are gonna smoke it out. Taking this dark brown eyeshadow, I'm gonna place it over my crease, and then I'm going to blend it throughout the inner corners, outer corners, and all over my crease. I'm gonna blend out the edges very nicely so that it doesn't look harsh at all. Taking this lighter brown eyeshadow, I'm going to blend out all the edges so that it gives a very smoky eye effect. Then taking this black eyeshadow, I'm going to apply it very close to my lash line using a stiff angled brush to give an illusion of the eyeliner. Then I'm going to apply mascara. This is the Reached Mars Fabulash mascara. Now for the falsies, I'm going to apply something which is closest to looking natural because I do not want it to overpower the whole smoky eye makeup. I'm using this beautiful bronze highlighter from the Swiss Beauty highlighter palette to highlight my brow bone, and then I'm gonna blend it using my finger to make it look very subtle. Now for the face, I am applying this hydrating facial mist from Fragrance and Beyond, and then I am applying the Lakme Peach Milk Moisturizer all over my face and neck. To give some hydration to my lips, I am applying a chapstick all over my lips. Now comes the primer part, and I have applied the Inside Cosmetics Oil Free Primer, and I have applied it throughout my face. Then I'm using this orange color corrector from the C2P Pro Concealer palette to cover my dark circles and pigmentation and any of the acne marks. And I'm simply placing it using a brush, and then I'm going to blend it out using my fingers. I'm not using a beauty blender. If you wish, you can also go ahead and use a damp beauty blender. And yeah, I'm simply going to blend it using my fingers. Then I'm using the foundation. This is the Maybelline Fit Me foundation, and the shade is 330 Toffee. I am simply applying it using a damp beauty blender and blended it all over my face. And do not forget to include your ears and neck as well. And yeah, that's it for the foundation part. I'm using this lighter shade of concealer from again the C2P Pro palette to highlight my under eyes and the bridge of my nose. To contour my face, I'm using the Inside Cosmetics Duo Stick, and if you could see the look that Deepika Padukone was carrying in that song, so she went extremely heavy. I mean, the makeup artist went extremely heavy with the bronzing and contouring part. So yes, we are gonna do that. To make the lips look extremely plump and fuller, we are going to contour the lips as well. That's it, and then I'm just gonna blend all of the contour that I have placed. When you're blending the contour of your jawline, then make sure to drag it downwards towards your neck. When doing the cheekbones, make sure to drag it upwards to make your face look snatched. And when you're doing your forehead, make sure to drag it towards your hairline. To blend the contour on my nose, I am simply going to use my fingers, and then I'm just going to run a damp beauty blender all over it to make it look seamless and not harsh. And then I'm going to highlight my under eyes, as in I'm going to blend in the concealer with a damp beauty blender. To set my face, I am again using the Maybelline Fit Me Compact in the shade 220, and I have applied it wherever I applied concealer and set it thoroughly. I am using this brown eyeshadow to set my cream contour, and I have today ditched my contour palette, so don't mind me doing that. I'm not gonna go heavy on the blush, and I will keep a very light hand because she was just wearing a bronzer. So I am going to use a brick red shade for the blush and use a very light hand. And then I'm gonna set my base using the Inside Cosmetics Makeup Fixer. Again, using this bronze highlighter from the Swiss Beauty highlighter palette to highlight the high points of my face, as in the cheekbones, forehead and the bridge of my nose. I'm using a brown kajal from my Glam, and I'm just applying it on my lower waterline. And to smoke it out, I'm just using the same dark brown eyeshadow which we have used on the upper part of my eyes, and I'm just going to blend it out using the lighter shade of brown from the same Mars eyeshadow palette. This is going to smoke out our lower lash line, and then I'm going to use the same highlighter from the Swiss Beauty highlighter palette to highlight the inner corners of my eyes, and I'm just going to blend it using my finger to make it look very subtle. I do not want it to look harsh. And going in with a mascara for my lower lashes, and then I'm applying this lip liner. This is the Swiss Beauty Bold Matte Lip Liner, and the shade is dark chocolate. To give the illusion of a blurred lip, I am simply blending the lip liner using my fingers. And then I'm using this particular shade from the Mars Infinity Lip Palette for the outer parts of my lips, and I'm gonna do an ombre effect, and that is why I'm applying a darker shade on the outer part of my lips. And for the inner part of my lips, I'm going to dig in with a lighter shade from the same palette, a nude pink shade in fact. And yes, I'm simply gonna apply it using a brush, and then I'm gonna top it off with a lip gloss. You can use any lip gloss of your choice. That's it for today. This was the celebrity makeup look recreation thing, and I hope I have done justice to the look that Deepika Padukone carried. And I really loved this particular look because it is so versatile that it can be worn to any event, and it is extremely glamorous. That is why I mentioned that you can simply wear it for your New Year's Eve party. And yeah, I hope you like this video, and if you actually do like this video, hit the like button, do subscribe to my channel, and please do share this video to your friends and family as well. And thank you for watching. I hope you have a great day and a great new year. See you soon. Bye. Love you. Take care.